Hello.
Okay.
How are you doing? How you feeling? Oh, let me see. Oh, look at your arm. Oh God, look at your arm. Ugh.
It's bruised a bit,
Well, it should be bruised.
Yeah,
They stuck a thing in there.
but it wasn't bruised before.
no,
I
they,
guess.
they cut me open.
Yeah, I know, but like the other day,
It's
that's like,
swollen. Is that what you're
no.
saying?
Before it was swollen. It's come down a lot actually.
It looked more swollen because this is the iodine. It looks. This is not the color of it. It's swollen here though.
Yeah, it's still.
Let me see. Let me see the.
Are you able to move your arm then?
Yeah. It's hard pushing it up like this. So.
Did they do surgery on the right arm? Was it the?
Did you show him the?
Did they? Show me what?
Can you like have a conversation without
Show me
making
what?
jokes?
Show you
I
what?
don't know what I'm meant to show.
The bone. Did you
Did
see
they
the broken bone?
Did they give it out?
No. Did you see?
He was knocked out. Of course, he didn't see it.
No, not you. I got it.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. That's a bad break.
Yeah, it is quite a lot. Well, you're able to do that. Yeah, you're probably.
So it's not your writing arm. It's your left arm. So that's good. It's not your main arm. Are you righty?
Your arm is actually quite swollen still. Nice.
I know. It hurts to do this.
Well, that
I'm healing fast.
Strong.
eat red meat, eat eggs, there's plenty of
Shut the
eggs.
hell up. For once in your life, like
I'm not turning.
Dad, I'm actually
Two
gonna
of you, it's so
smack
big.
you in your face.
Stop it! Don't even talk like that.
You're not streaming, are you?
Not streaming.
Are you streaming? Go here and make sure you don't have it on full screen.
Whoops.
You haven't changed it. You're on studio mode. Go here.
So I'm on studio mode. So I
No,
wasn't
fucking click here. Click here.
Okay, well, let's turn the lights on, turn the speaker on. Let's go on to live chat. Let's go on to editor. Are we live? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello. Which side are we on? Which side are we on? What's going on here? What's going on? Hello, 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 hello. What's going on with this box here? I'm going to do that. Where is that? Where is that? I just obliterated that. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Hello, everyone. How come I can't do this? What? Why is this not? Hold on. Just hold on a second. I can't see the chat. I don't know what's going on here. You want to take a look at this, producer? It's, can you see this? I'm trying to move this over, but it's not going over. I've got my son here. He's lovely. Usually, sometimes lovely. Why is it not moving? Oh, yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. There we go. Why is that? Thank you very much. A round of applause for the producer. You know, it's like, it's just new eyes. New young eyes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lewis Schaffer Uncooked. I'm back. I didn't have to go to work today. I'm feeling so much better. Oh, my God. I'm not feeling completely better, but I'm feeling so much better. So much better. Look, the lovely ladies are here. The ladies are here. That's the most important part of the show. Beautiful Claire, girl from Mars, is here. Elite Elixir, he's not a lady. Anyway, Claire, beautiful, beautiful Claire is here with a lot to say. She's got a lot to say. Andrew Rubin is here. Joe, beautiful, beautiful Joe is here. Lewis Schaffer. That's what this is. It's just a Lewis Schaffer pickup chat for Lewis Schaffer. This is how I pick up girls. By being annoying, by bothering them, by being sexist, by being offensive, racist, masochistic, whatever I am, all the bad, loud, annoying. I've been on the films for 4 days. Keith Bexley is here. That's all that matters. Johnny Van Dam is here. So everybody, get in there and like the stream. And like the stream. That's what we need. That's what we need to do. Six Badges is calling in from France. From France. I think 5 o'clock is a good time. It means you can get on with your night. You can go out and go drinking or whatever you're going to do. Whatever you're going to do. I think it's better than that. Better. If it's at 8 o'clock, you think, well, I can't go out because I've got to listen to Lewis Schaffer, basically. How does that look? I think that looks. Does that look all right? I don't know if that looks all right. Let's see how this. Let's move this up slightly. How about that? I don't know if this looks good. Does it look clear enough? Let me see how I look on YouTube. On YouTube. There we go. 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 Is it moving? Is the screen moving? Can you hear me? Can you see me? People, can you hear me? Can you see me? It looks like the screen. Oh, this screen is there. Is it moving? I don't know if it's moving. We'll find out in a second. There, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. I don't know. Maybe I need more lights or something. I'm gonna have to go buy some lights. I'm gonna have pick me up, Lewis. Pick me up, Buttercup. Thank you, Claire, for saying I look beautiful. I am a beautiful, beautiful man. The nicest man. Everything that people think about me is so wrong. I'm just lovely. I'm lovely. I would never say anything that would offend anybody. I would never call anybody fat and say fat is horrible. I would never do that. I did that yesterday. There's always something that I'm thinking. I am in I think I'm in a bad place because of the, why is this not moving? Is the screen moving? Am I moving? Can you see this thing? I can't see this. I can't. Well, I can't tell if it's moving. Anyway, so welcome to the show. Not a show. It's not a show. If it was a show, I'd have more than one thing written down on my piece of paper. I should care about more than one thing. I'm thinking about what's going on in the world, which is like I was thinking it's what's going on in Iran, but it's just not just Iran. I don't even understand what Iran is trying to do, what America is trying to do, what could happen, what would happen if the Kurds. What's going to happen if the Kurds invade? Chaos. The producer says it's going to be chaos if the Kurds invade, and it may hurt the overthrow of the Islamic regime. People want there to be kind of a better kind of freer government in the country than there is now. And I don't know if the Kurds are going to help it. I don't know. Yes, it's moving, Lewis. Thank you, Claire. That's what I asked. Thanks, guys. Every little bit helps. What are you saying? What are we saying to Joe? I negotiated with EE to get my broadband bill reduced, so at least I've achieved something. That is something. If you save £5, that's £60 a year. That's enough to take Lewis Schaffer to dinner. That we could go to Nando's or something.
You having your dinner tomorrow?
What's the dinner tomorrow?
You're going out for dinner tomorrow or eating? You're eating.
Where?
You're going for.
Anyway, as long as the ways don't get involved. Oh, so this was a joke that Keith is mentioning that I came in late on. Hello, lovely ladies. Hey, Lewis, says John Van Dam. Everybody say hello to John Van Dam. This is the alive Lewis Schaffer. I'm trying to be like more alive or more loud. Anyway, I bet your boys don't want you to watch In-Betweeners. Haha. Do you watch In-Betweeners, producer?
Everyone's watching In-Betweeners.
Is it good?
It's not. It's like you watch when you're 16. It's not like
You watch it when you're 16, he says. Yeah, go on. Is it good though for a person my age?
No.
Why not?
Because you wouldn't get it.
What is the 16? What is 16?
It's like sixth form humor, English humor.
Sixth form English humor.
You wouldn't get it.
That doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, it's amazing, but you wouldn't get it because you're not.
So it's like in jokes for 16-year-olds.
It's in jokes for all of British society that people would get if they watched it. It's like, but you wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't get it. So my son says not to get it.
You shouldn't watch it. It's just there'd be no point.
Whatever is going on with Iran, people are dying for what? I'm going to tell you what they're dying for. They're dying to shut up for those people. It's telling you. I know you don't think. This is why people go to war. Because Iran was saying death to America, death to America. And America said, F you, death to you. And that's a good thing. And now they're dying because they said death to America. You should not say death to anybody because someone's going to come back and say death to you. I see you. Beautiful, beautiful. I see you. I see you. I see you. That's what I see you. That's what Iran is all about. You will love the In-Betweeners, Lewis. It's the most realistic show ever. But my son says for 16-year-olds. And when was it on the air? About 10 years ago? It was a totally different country back then. Who wants to see what this country was like 10 years ago? When we know in 10 years from now, we won't even have a country. Keith Bexley. That's what I say. I see you. Yes. Thanks, hon. Hope you are too. I see you. Claire, are you okay, Claire? Yes, Claire. Are you okay, Claire? Why am I speaking for Claire? Angry bird. I'm an angry bird. You bet Americans are angry bird. Donald Trump, anybody who lived through that are angry. And if you don't think that by screaming death to America, that might make America think, well, we better shut you people up. Not you, but the Iranians up. It was closer to 20 years ago. Is that what Keith Bexley is saying? It was a long time ago. The innocent are dying, not that created. Bull! That makes me so angry. People have to take responsibility for the countries that they're living in. And the fact is, there are some innocent people that are dying. But remember that the people who are dying now killed 40, 30, 20, 10, however many thousands of people just for protesting them. So why shouldn't they pay? British comedy was good once, not now, full of woke stupid, says I see you. Yes, exactly. And remember, when you say, oh, innocent people are dying, I know you're not saying that. I see you, Girl from Mars, is saying that. But that's woke people are saying that. Innocent people. There's no... The Islamicists are killed, and they would have killed even 100,000 more. They're not like us. They kill people. We kill people too, but not like that. See, told you boys wouldn't want what you're watching. Don't watch Lewis. Yeah, they don't. It's not my kind of show. It's not my kind of show. The Iran war. Here is Lucy. Let's hear what Lucy has to say. You know that I respect Lucy's opinion. The Iran war is the end of the Trump administration. Say goodbye to any hope of mass deportations. Not that there was much hope anyway. Yeah, maybe it's right. Maybe it's right. Maybe Donald Trump will say we've succeeded, and he'll take all the troops out, all the planes out, and there'll be chaos in Iran, and that'll be a victory. That'll teach people not to mess with the United States of America. God bless America, land that I love. I love British comedy in the 1980s and 90s. Yeah, because you were young and beautiful. You're young and beautiful now, Claire, but you were even younger and beautiful. The regime in Iran were killing thousands of innocents. Exactly. Keith Bexley reiterates what I say. That's not Keith. Six Badges says that. Tens of thousands of innocents. You went out in the street, you demonstrated, you got arrested, they brought you in and they killed you. They put a bullet in your head. We need more Fleabag, says Joe Ward. No, we don't. Fleabag was really bad. Really, really bad. The regime killed women for removing their veil, says Six Badges. So maybe they deserve it. Fleabag was top drawer. No, it wasn't. It was a modern day thing about women who are single and not married. And women need to be... Anyway, I'm saying the forces are dying. They're not dying very much. A few of them are dying. A few of them. But the world needs to know, you know what it is? It's like with my children. You need to punish them sometimes. You don't want to punish them. You don't want to, you don't want to punish them, but you have to teach them to learn something. The regime killed thousands for being gay, Six Badges. That's totally true. But are you guys against gay people? Because if you're against people, you support the mullahs. Girl from Mars referring to innocent civilian being killed by the... Oh, is she really? No, I don't think she was. I need a drink now, Girl from Mars. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, well, that's what... Who's going to stop those people? Who... Because they took away the guns. They took away the guns. And all those British people who support... America, who are against Americans having guns. We need Americans to have guns. I need a gun. It's time to admit Trump is no good. Israel got its war. Americans will get more refugees and probably mass amnesty as well. No, it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way, Lucy. Trump is good. God bless Donald Trump. I'm glad to be back on here, Claire says. During the 4 days that Lewis was filming, I was at work, so I couldn't join you guys, but the fangirl is back. You are the number one fangirl, unless someone wants to take your place, Claire. Joe says, Lewis, how can you say Fleabag was bad, rude? I didn't see it. I saw a little bit of it. It's about some woman having a promiscuous life in her 30s and being somewhat happy, and there's no happiness. There's no happiness. Not dying very much. What did I say? I don't remember what I said about not dying very much. So we're glad that Claire is back, says Scott is glad that we're back. Lewis, you believe fat people deserve to die. I didn't say that they deserve to die. They will die from being fat. But I don't think that they deserve. Don't put words in my mouth. That's like Joodles would say that I said that. I didn't say that they deserve to die. They deserve, no one wants to have sex. Men don't like fat chicks. Nothing personal. It is personal. Stop yelling. F the USA. Thank you. Thank you, Girl from Mars. I don't believe that fat people deserve to die. But I believe I believe that it's unhealthy to be fat, and I believe it's sexually unattractive. So that's what I believe. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. You know, innocent casualties are horrendous, but some evil becomes intolerable. Many Iranians risked their lives and asked for help. Not many, most. Lewis, and good for her. What am I saying? What did I say, Joe? I don't remember what I said. Trump admitted almost 2 million on various work visas through Q3 2025. Okay. I'm against that too. Well, if you tell me he's not doing what he says he should be doing, and that you believe in Trump, and that could convince me. It's like he was in favor of the vaccine back in the COVID vaccine. So that's one of the reasons I wasn't so supportive of him. But he put Bobby Kennedy in there. So no president can do everything. Some men love fat chicks. Feeders feed on them. Feeders. What is a feeder? What does that mean? Some men love fat chicks. Do you want to know something? Some men can only get fat chicks. Basically. You go to a porn site, there are very few fat women places. There are very few fat women posting. So that's pretty much proof there, the porn thing, Pornhub or porn or YouPorn or whatever those places are. Not that I would know. But you don't see like fat girls. You see skinny, slender girls. Lewis, the main character and writer of Fleabag, shagging around. Yes, that's right. She was shagging around, Joe. I'm not against. I don't think it should be illegal, and I don't think you should. I mean, I've had sex with girls who've shagged around, but that's not the key to happiness. Vatanai is here, speaking to Claire. I'm always in the back of the queue. You can be number 2, Vatanai, for Lewis Schaffer's fangirl, because I respect what you say. I see you. I didn't know this. A feeder is a man who feeds up already fat chicks, posted on video, betting on weight gain. A feeder is a man who feeds up, like actually feeding them or sending them money to eat. There is a niche for everything, but remember, those people are freaky. Those aren't the normal people, fat feeders. I'm not saying, some guys like fat girls. Some guys, I'll tell you how freaky guys are. They even like women with penises. Okay? That's pretty freaky. That's freaky. Feeding them fat. Feeding them actual fat, like as an amino acid, whatever fat is in meat. Is fat the same thing as obese? That's also something else. You see all those fat positivity women. They're all dead. They're all dead. You don't want to die. I have so few followers. I see you. So few. I don't want you to be fat and die. I want you to be thin and live. Okay? I don't want you to be. You get feeders and enablers. Both are wicked. What's the difference between an enabler and a feeder? You're always first. I am happy to be third, Claire. So, okay, you could be second. You could be second, Joe. You missed the earlier post. Here is it again. Can I be a fangirl? I'll transition for you. I didn't see it. I didn't see the post. How did I not miss the post? But Vat and I, no transitioning, no cutting, just be natural. I like natural now more than before. Don't pretend don't cut anything off. Or be a guy. I'm an all man gay man. I like a real man with a rock hard. I don't want a fake girl. I want a real girl. Don't transition from me, Vatanai. Don't. Just stay the way you are. I love you the way you are. I'll give you a great big hug. You got a hairy beard. You got a big wang. I will love you. If we're going to look at porn sites as an indicator of what men like, that really doesn't speak well of most men. No, it does. It does. That's a typical womanly comment, Lucy, is that men like to look at naked women without knowing what's going on in their heads. I've said this before. That's the way men are. I'm sorry. They like to look at pretty girls. They like to look at pretty girls. And as I've said before, you know what I've said. I've said that women need to know everything about a man before they love him. They don't fall in love immediately, generally speaking. They need to love everything about a man. Whereas a man needs to know everything about a woman before we hate her. All right. North is here. North, evening, folks. That my point is brilliant, which is saying that women, they look at you and they think, what do you do for a living? Are you a nice guy? Or do you have the same political beliefs that I have? Are you a family man? Whatever it is. Whereas men look at a girl and say, I want you, I will marry you forever. Marry you and be with you forever. And then over time you get to know them and you think to yourself, maybe I don't want to be with this person forever. So Elite says you get fat people who are so big they can't prepare or get food themselves. So enablers do it for them. That is totally true. That is really, really true. They're like intimidated by their wives or their husband to feed them. Yeah, they feed the person on purpose. That's totally true, Elite Elixir. I'm thin and I will live forever. Okay, let us pray. I mean, and Trump posted yesterday that he'll allow child sex changes as long as the parents want it. Did he say that? Did he say that? And then he fired Naomi, whatever her name is. That woman, she had sex with her guy at the office. Give me a natural woman any day of the week. But the truth is, why do men like women who transition into women? Because they like the shape. They like the shape. There's a certain shape that women like, that men like. I'm curious because Lewis said he wants a rock hard man. But what about the opposite? Joe is a big bum. Joe, what about the opposite, Joe? Is it a big bum or something? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Alex? I don't know what you mean. I watch loads of American video auditors. I love that phrase, auditors. When they film outside Walmart, Costco, and Trader Joe, and you see so many really fat people, it's funny. When they wobble trying to chase the filmers, it's gross. Americans invented fatness because we invented a high carbohydrate diet. I mean, although the Egyptians got fat too, they were the first people to have bread. But yeah, it's gross. It don't be fat. I know I've never mentioned this before. But Trump is scared of the midterms. Yeah. Yeah, he's scared of the midterms. Yeah. He's scared. Have you heard the song Mango Mussolini? No, I haven't heard that song. Who is that by? Claire says men are pervs, but some in a good way. Yeah, women like to be touched. I've said this a million times. We could write the book of Lewis Schaffer. Women love to be touched, and men love to touch. Okay? They love to touch. Is everyone enjoying the regime change? Well, we need a regime change. With those people, they need an election. They don't need an election. I support the regime change. In the USA, the family I stayed with said, we are meeting a man who's big. Try not to stare at him. Ha ha. He was huge, gross too. Yes. My father was so fat, and I love my father. But I grew up with fat people. It was like gross. My father was like he couldn't wipe his bottom at the end. And then he died of prostate disease with a cerebral hemorrhage. Okay? I mean, I didn't even understand that it wasn't caused by being fat, but fat is a symptom of disease. Lewis, what would you want in a woman, apart from weight? Like, is it a big bum or boobs? You want all of those things. But let's start when you're looking at a girl. You just want her. Let's start out with being thin. Alex. So, I mean, you know what bothers me about you guys, the men here. You don't defend me. You don't defend me. You're afraid of the women here. You're more afraid of the women here than you're trying to suck up to me. You're not trying to suck up to me. Say what you think. Drained and newsed out, says Joe. Yeah, we all are. We all are. Yes, it seems one-sided to me, the news. Being gay looks easier, but women just smell and feel fantastic. We have to take the good with the bad. Yeah, but then you wonder why a lot of guys are not interested in women because they don't take care of themselves. Lewis wants a mother who will keep his day structured. Yeah, there's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that. I like a woman who is strong. I mean, people always say that I'm a misogynist and I have no respect for women. But don't we all? Don't you want a man who wants whatever a man does for women? I'm not even sure what a man does for women. What do you want? I see you. Why is it always me? What do you want? Lucy, skinny with big boobs doesn't occur very often in nature. Yeah, well, I prefer skinny without boobs, really. But then again, I've gone out with big boobs. I'm not a big boobs. I don't know. It's a good question. It doesn't occur that much in nature. It doesn't. I'm skinny and have never had big. Yes, it's not. But yeah. I don't even know what I'm defending here. What am I defending here? That's what Claire says. Well, what does North says? He's speaking to Lucy. He says, that's not natural. I love a pear, and I will take an arse that comes with it. The problem is, I mean, I'm not saying everybody thinks this way. I know some people don't mind a girl who's got a little bit of weight on her. Okay? And I'm not saying if you have a little bit of weight on you, I won't find you beautiful and I won't do you. I will do every single one of the girls here, and then I'll do the guys. That's what this stream is about. It's about me doing all the girls. But the point is that generally speaking, men like slender women. Is the thigh gap still a thing? Elite Elixir asks. Is it? I don't need a thigh gap. I used to tell the boy students, keep the women folks happy. Life is easier like that. And do you want to know something, Vatanai? You're totally right. That's why I am insane. That's why I appreciate you people listening to me, because I don't give a shit. I do give a shit. I say these horrible things, and people don't like me. And I feel bad that you don't like me, but I think I shouldn't have said that. And as I'm saying that, I know not to say it. But women keep women happy. But how do you keep a woman happy? I'm K without a man. What does K mean? Had 300. You're okay? Life is much calm without one. Yeah. Because women make men insane. They create insane circumstances. I see you. It's okay. Do you mean what I think you mean? Laugh out loud. You're speaking to Elixir. The thigh gap. Streaky Bacon is here. I didn't say hello to you. My heart goes out to the families of the 169 primary who won't be returning to homes thanks to the U.S. Fuck you, Streaky Bacon. That's a fucking lie. It's a lie. And that's what happens at war. Maybe if the Iranians cared about war, they wouldn't have done what they did. And I don't think the Americans did that. So, I mean, that's the kind of thing that the Islamicists do. They lie to make the Americans look bad. Okay? The Americans waited 47 years before they nuked the hell out of those Iranians. So I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I just think money, Lewis. It's money that makes them happy. I don't think it does, because look at Jeff Bezos. He got dumped and he had all that money. Look at Bill Gates, and he got dumped. Good sex and money keeps women happy. Good sex and money, yes, but also a nice argument. They like having an argument. Paul C. is here, Lewis, the modern martini man. Any person, anytime, any place, anywhere. Okay. I am. Yes. Not well, maybe not any person, maybe not any time, maybe not any place, not anywhere. But I'm trying to be more flexible. It is no lie. I've seen the graves. Yeah, the bullshit fucking photo from this thing, from like the same thing that the Palestinians did. All those lies. You can't believe it. They're not trying to kill students. They're not trying to do that. How would that help them? How would that help America? It was from the U.S. Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, you could make up a whole fucking story. You can. And even if it is true, that shit happens. Shit happens, Lewis. By not lying, stealing, or just being a little bit violent. So my friends have told me. Or being just a little, or just being a little bit violent. By not lying, stealing, well, I don't steal, and I've never been violent, but that didn't make my wife happy. There's lots of things. You see the list of all the things that women need to be happy. It's a long list. Men only need, don't cheat on me. Money means, and even then, money means nothing. Yeah, it doesn't mean that much. It doesn't mean that much. It doesn't mean that. Has the U.S. government ever lied? Yes, it has lied. But why did they blow up a school? How does that help America by blowing up a school? Come on, let's think about this. Thank God most men do not think like Lewis. That's not true. Most men that you've spoken to haven't told you this. Please wake up, Lewis. Try watching Grey Zone or Jimmy Dore or George Galloway. I know those people. I've met those people, okay? George Galloway is an evil liar. Okay, Jimmy Dore is wrong. They're anti-Semites and they hate America. And George Galloway is a Muslim. So don't. I am not your bro. Who are we talking about? I mean, and anyway, the point is, you're not going to get ahead by hating Israel or the Jews. You're not going to get ahead because they're going to write history. America isn't run on morals. It's outwardly moralistic. We wouldn't blow up a fucking school in the middle of a war. It's not going to help us win this war. Already talking about Turkey being the next Iran. And you all fell for the regime change lie, just like Iraq, Syria, Libya. This is about punishing people who need to be punished in the proper way. It's about punishing countries that are hating America. Lewis, they are the only not things on my list. Lovely eyes, funny, are a must. I am low maintenance. You've already listed 5 things that you need. Galloway is not a Catholic. He isn't. He's become a Muslim. He was born a Catholic. I've met him. They're all third worldists. Who are third worldists? Who are third worldists? U.S. have made a martyr of Khamenei, reunited the Muslim world. You know what? I don't think they have. He's bombing Dubai and Saudi Arabia. Maybe he has. Those who moved to Dubai believing in the promise of peace are now up shit creek. Yeah, well, how many soldiers does Dubai have? You know what I mean? Where is their military weapons? How are they going to defend themselves? They only were able to build Dubai because America was providing safety for the world. This world is not going to change a thing about Muslim ideology in Iran. From what I know, only like 15% of Iranians are like gung-ho Muslims. So it's not like what you think it is. I see you. What is so great about the USA? The great thing about the USA is they can fly a B-1 bomber, 4 of them, all the way from Missouri, which is in the middle of America, 1,500 miles from New York, all the way to Iran. Galloway et al. Are third worldists. Yeah, they are globalists, Muslimists. They're Muslimists. Yeah, they're Muslimists. He's a Muslimist, and he's a globalist, but he's more of a Muslimist. I've moved away. This is what Joe said, but that's true. So what does that mean, Lucy? What does it mean that he's a Muslimist and a world third worldist? I am a first worldist, and the first world is the United States of America. You should really look at other sources of news, not our media, lying to promote the narrative, same as Russia. Do I spend any time on your fucking media, on our media? Do you think I ever watch the BBC or the New York Times or any of that stuff? I watch a lot, so many different things, and I've got an ideology. Dubai has more capacity than the UK at this point, that North says. That's true. How have we got any capacity to defend ourselves? We're not. It is a great big country. America is. Yes, it's a great big country. The Islamic Republican Guard, whatever it is, have attacked almost every other Muslim country in the area. I can hardly call that unifying, says Rubin. Exactly right. The Houthis are those guys. The Hezbollah are those guys. The Palestinian people are those guys. So that's not unifying. Janet is here. Hello, Janet. Lewis and Trump. He's done a good job. Will he continue to do a good job? I don't know. USA is not the whole world, but the USA is the barometer for the West. We are not a barometer for the West. We are the West. Britain is a communist, Muslimist country now. Same thing with France. Look at Spain, down the fucking drain. They are not the West anymore. The West is the United States. Funny how changing a regime means sending missiles into schools. I know you believe that, Streaky Bacon, but it's a fucking lie. And police stations, because you take away the police stations. And I've spoken to Iranians, and they're happy that they're attacking police stations. But the U.S. now said Iran was a nuclear threat. They change the goalposts and argue amongst themselves, Marco. Whatever we throw at them, the fact is 47 years we've had to deal with those fuckers. 47 years. 47. The former coalition president says Turkey is next on the list. Yeah, if they continue to act the way they act, you guys almost let them into Europe. You almost let them into Europe. Today's Friday. Oh my God, the week is. Oh my God, I worked 4 days this week. Who is the former coalition president? Who is the former? What is the former coalition? Telling you who that is. The big band, Big Country, like a big country. Thought Scotland was a big country. Yes, because of the media lies. Because of media lies. Whenever they showed England, they had a full page of England, and next to England was a full page of Scotland, even though Scotland had 1/10 of the population and wasn't as large. Wars are not won on battlefields, but on the production capacity. He who can make the most weapons wins the war. That is exactly true. Like what happened in World War II. Good point, Andrew Rubin. So whatever, Paul Yoward is here. And I say, hello, Paul. Good to see you. It's a shame that as an intelligent man, you interpret even handsomeness in commenting about this as being anti-U.S. It's a shame that as an intelligent, you interpret even-handedness. I say even handsomeness. Even-handedness as being anti-U.S. We're not the same as them. And even if we are us and they are them, and fuck them. The children narrative by Muslim and leftists is always a lie. Yeah, that is true, Paul. It's always a lie. What happened to my kid? My kid's drowning. And it's all AI. F those people. F those people. Well, look at the safe states in the U.S. for migrants, welcoming anyone, same as in the U.K. And those safe states aren't safe anymore. They're shit. Minnesota is shit. New York is shit. Boston is shit. California is shit. Come on. I see you. You're talking to the wrong guy about this. You were talking to the wrong. Have you heard from Leanne? I messaged her, but I've not heard back. I haven't heard. I don't know. Where is she? And how did they act? What threat did Iran have to the U.S.? It isn't. I'm telling you, I've told you 10 fucking times. 10 fucking times. They're a threat to the U.S. because they have spent all their money, or a lot of their money, with Hezbollah, with Hamas, with the Houthis, with the Somalis, okay? Which making it unsafe for traffic, and that makes it unsafe for the U.S., number one. But the most important thing, they were giving the finger to America. Don't give the finger to America. Like Cuba, giving the finger to America. Now Cuba's dirt effing poor. Dirt poor. And they blame America for making them poor. They should have been nice. They should have been nice. Okay? The Mercator projection has a lot to answer for. Yeah, probably it does. But then why didn't the Nigerians make a projection? The reason they didn't make a projection is because they were living in basically ignorance and poverty. All those countries down there, they could have made their own projection. But we were the top guys. Now Trump and Rubio say that they had to bomb them as they were 2 weeks away from getting nukes. Well, I don't know if I believe in nukes, but possibly that could be true. I love it when you get it. Do you really do that? No, I don't like it when I get at, because I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing screaming? It's so unattractive. Thank you, I see you. That's nice. They're a threat to the world. Iran is a threat to the world. Iran is a threat to the world. The Muslims are a threat to this country. Okay? They're a threat to this country. And Iran is pushing people into this country. And the leaders of this country, including the king of this country, are not helping the situation. Streaky Bacon said, there are plenty of Iranian missiles and drones getting through to Israel. This is one war the U.S. won't win. What are you just copying and pasting the bullshit lies? There's they have the records. The missiles aren't getting through. They're not getting through. And after a while, you've got to have some land territory, and the Iranians are going to be blown to fucking hell. Let us hope. Let us pray. Not the Iranians, but the Iranians who are supporting the Islamist regime. Scandinavia should have never stopped being Vikings in Northern England and Europe. As leftists, they are cucks, says Paul Yoward. Yeah, I could say that. I agree with that. Cuba is poor as it's been sanctioned beyond belief. It hasn't been sanctioned. All those European countries ship them stuff. Russia shipped them stuff. They're communists, and communists are losers. Losers. Are you a loser, Streaky Bacon? If you say you're a communist, you're a loser. I'm sorry, Janet. I'm sorry. Thank you. I lived in Nigeria for a while in the 1980s. Horrid place. Yeah, horrid place. Britain was a great place, and now we're letting people come in. I mean, not that they're bad people. The king is not relevant. That is not true. This king is not relevant. That is not true. There are so many of you people who love the king, even though he hates you personally. Stormer, says Streaky Bacon, doesn't want Britain in the war, but he has to, as he is being spit roasted by Zionists in the rear, and Islam has the front. The truth is that the Zionists don't want him in the war either. Not the Zionists, the Islamists don't want him in the war. He doesn't want to go in the war because he's probably taking money from the Ayatollah. It's like that woman who was like 40 million pounds. How did she get the money? No, Lewis. These are not lies. Effing wake up and look at the channels like Douglas McGregor Scott and Scott Ritter for the truth. I watch all of that stuff. And it's all, is it a mistake what we're doing? America has bombs and planes and missiles. And by fighting in these wars, it helps sell those things, and it keeps the militarists happy. And sometimes you got to keep the militarists happy. Paul C. says, in the USA, an empire, does any country have the right not to be a vassal? Yeah, Iran wouldn't be a vassal if it just didn't say death to America and didn't try to kill Israel and kill Americans and kidnap Americans and hijack Americans F Iran, F Iran. That's my motto. The UK is a shithole now, says North. Yeah, it's a shithole. It's going to become more of a shithole because you got people like this who are against America. Okay. So Claire is saying, haven't heard back from Leanne. I'll message her again. Yeah, your girlfriend and you don't like the king. I don't know how you can like him. He doesn't stand for this country. He's not for the British Empire, even, at least. I despise communism. Remember the Holodomor. Well, you don't want to know about Holodomor in the Ukraine and who was behind it. Yes, the communists. Whatever, even the fascists. Who the hell knows about Holodomor? Who the hell knows about that? Mike Lebowski's here. Hello, Mike. Is the camera blurry because it's trying to focus on that old lady's face in the pen? Could that be what it is? Could that be what it is? Is that what's causing it? Is it better that way? Thank you, Mike. Thank you for that. Welcome back. It's sexy when you get angry. I mean, I should get angry. I want to, whatever it is. The U.S. of I. Oh, I get the joke now. So he killed nearly 1 million Iraqis in a false war, and I wonder why the Muslims say death to America. That is a lie. They didn't kill 1 million Iraqis. That's what the communists do. They just say, they're killing people. You're killing people. They're innocent people. They're innocent people. You can't kill people. Anyway, the king is an upper class, entitled parasite. He's not an entitled parasite. He's not on the British English team of Anglo-Saxons, Jutes, of Scots and Welshmen and Irishmen and Northern Irish people. He's not on our side of Cornish and Kentish people. He's on a globalist side. If he has to be a Muslim, he'll do it. Exactly who the hell knows? Because millions died. They were killed by a certain race of people controlling Russia. Exactly who the hell knows? Because the millions died there were killed by a certain race of people. Who are the race that controlled Russia? That painting is very interesting. You look quite ominous. Why move it? Because I've just been told it's making the screen go wobbly. Why is it going wobbly? Is it do you think the camera's bad? Claire with an eye. Yes, Paul Yoward, Claire with an eye. And was mean to Diana. Yeah, they were mean to Diana, but mean to Diana. All the people in charge are Muslim sympathizers. It's so out in the open, Darkland says. Yeah, they're all Muslim sympathizers. They forget who this country is. Maybe you're too old. Maybe you need too much medicine as you get older, whatever it is. Maybe because you don't vote Labor. Maybe that's what it is. I wish Starmer would stand up and say to the nation, milk, lemonade, round the corner, chocolate's made. What is that? What is that from? Is that something from the 1950s or something? Yes, I think he was forced, but it makes him weak. Yeah, it makes the king is weak. He's a pathetic, weak. I don't know. Morphing is the picture morphing into something. Marriage is an important institution, and Charles took the piss. Yeah, what he did was morally wrong, and he should be the leader of the country. But he wanted to have sex. He basically took a woman away from her husband, which is morally wrong. Morally wrong. The mothers need love. They need love. The Princess Diana needed love. And like she said, there were two people in the marriage. And it's his job as the king to look after all of his citizens. Is that true? I don't know whether that's true, Paul Yoward. Starmer has I can't read that. I'm not going to read that. I don't even know why I'm not going to read it. But I'm with you, Scott. What he did with Camilla and then making her queen. Come on. That was wrong. I think it was wrong. It was wrong. Our late Queen Liz disapproved of Camilla, and she'd been around the and as she's been around the block, she was married with a kid with kids. So Diana was the appropriate option. Well, that's because they had this sort of older view of what monarchy meant. They didn't want people to fall in love with each other. I agree completely. All wrong. It was really Princess Diana was real popular. Whole shelves in libraries I've worked in had Diana books. They loved Princess Diana. But I mean, did she act appropriately? I'm not sure she did. Where's the light here? Where is the light? Maybe this goes here. Maybe that's what I needed, that more light. Yes, Dahmer is a strange friend of Israel when he tries to suck up to Islamists. Laughing out loud. You're laughing at that. That's ridiculous. And I'll tell you something else that's been pointed out to me by my friend, my only friend, my other friend. I got two friends, maybe. He says that the Queen visited 150 countries in her reign as bad mother and queen, but she never visited Israel. She never visited Israel. She did not show support for Israel. I don't think the monarchy will be around for much longer. Yeah, because then unless they go Muslim, and then what do they do with all their images, all the pictures? Are they going to burn them? Are they going to set them on fire? All of our pictures? What about all the pictures that you have? When you support Islam, you're supporting the destruction of photography. Who cares? The king doesn't care about the British citizens or anyone else. Not in his bubble. No, there are people in his bubble that he doesn't care about. He doesn't care. He only cares about. He doesn't care about English people. Period. He doesn't care. Diana turned mentally ill. She craved to be loved and wasn't. Paul Yoward. That's what I agree with. I've said that many times. Many times, is that when women need to be loved. I was very bad to my wife, and I didn't love him. I tell you people I love you, but I'm not a good lover. It's good to be the king. Mel Brooks. Yeah. Lewis. She didn't in the end because she got a gutful of the never-ending affair. I'd have done the same. Who are you talking about? Who is the she in this thing? The Spencer family have provided Vestal virgins for the monarchy for hundreds of years. Yeah, but you still have to make the Vestal virgin happy. Maybe Diana couldn't be made happy. And he did the right thing by divorcing her, but I don't think so. Nobody is a friend of Israel. You are controlled by Israel through blackmail and bribery. Not me. I'm a Jew. I support Israel. I'm against killing Jews anywhere because they're going to come after me. I'm going to be next. He's a Jew. He's been controlled. Or I'm an American. I'm being controlled. America is a huge country. And the Jews, you know how many like actual Jews there are in the world? Like 7 or 8 million. Okay. I know there are people who say that they're Jews, but they're not Jews. Diana had her hand tipped by her circumstances. She sought happiness as best she could. Not perfectly, but who's perfect? That's right. But she was also a British woman who was used to getting divorced and used to being happy and used to, just using divorce as an option. Charlie Kirk knew this and got put in his place by Israel. That's a lie, too. That's a lie. Israel is pro-Christianity, and he's a Christian. It wasn't that. That's an absolute. I don't believe that for a second. Have you considered that this war is a deliberate policy of globalists to use both Zionist Islamists to create chaos? If that is the case, we are fucked. I think we need to be more worried about that the globalists are getting America to do this. The globalists are getting America to fuck up Britain and Europe to do this. I don't think so. Oh, Diana. So you're saying Diana. Lewis, Diana didn't in the end because she had a gut full of never-ending affair. I'd have done the same. Well, why can't men have two wives? Why can't men have two wives and the women just say, hey, get used to it? Why can't I have two? I want 3 or 4 or 5. Lewis, Diana was basically humiliated. Charles wore cufflinks bought by Camilla on their wedding day, allegedly. And then there was the tampon gate. Yuck. You're right. It was horrible. Charles is a horrible person. He is horrible. Okay? We need regime change to protect the Persians and the Jews. Yes, let's hope so. Diane Spencer, the comedian, is named after Diana. She has the same middle name. Yeah, it was people named themselves after Diana back then. Lewis, Diana was humiliated. Yes, she was humiliated. You don't believe in it because you only view GB News and BBC-controlled media. Are you making a joke? Streaky Bacon. Lewis, you can't handle one woman, Calliope. I mean, but can I dream? I basically can't even handle one woman. That you want to know the truth? That is the truth. Calliope. I can't handle more than even one woman. I can't handle all of one woman. I can handle a bit of one woman, a little bit at a time, a couple hours here. I can't live with a woman. I can't have, you know what I mean? I can't do that. But I think other men who are real men, and I'm not a real man, but he's the king. He should say the most important thing is that my wife, Diana, is happy. And because of you, Diana, I'm not going to see what's her name ever again. 525 congressmen, all funded by Jews, apart from one, Thomas Massey. Are you sure about that? Jews don't have as much money as you think we have. Look at me. Where am I living? Where's my money? I want my money. Streaky Bacon. Do you believe in this? Because if you do believe in this, it's stupid, honestly. It's honestly stupid. Diana Spencer was not self-named, period. Her mother was a massive... Well, that's quite common. Lots of Dianas out there. This war against the Muslims is a good way to take the attention off of the Epstein files, though. Do you know what? There's nothing in there about Trump. I'd like to see the stuff about Trump. I expected a lot of bad stuff because he can be a bit morally loose. Women don't necessarily want to be handled, or do they? It depends on what way. What do you mean by handled? Charles is popular with women in his massive sausage. The massive sausage fingers are type 2 diabetes and alcohol. The guy's gross. I know you're sure as hell, but you're not. You're not right. You are the one who, whatever they say, you believe in. I'm an independent thinker. Mom is here. Look at this, Mom. Oh, crikey, I am late. Lewis and everyone. Hello, you are late, an hour late. Hey, everybody, let's go and let's like the stream. That's the least you can do to keep this thing going. The second thing you can do is send me money. I think you should send me money. I'm not making any money. I mean, I'm making a little bit of money. But the fact that I race back to do streams, that I'm doing streams all the time, because I think to myself that you might need someone to argue with. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you might need someone to express your anti-Semitism. Really, not that money. But, well, there was only country in the stock market that never got hurt by this current war. You don't think Israel is ever hurt by this? What are you saying? You're saying Israel doesn't get hurt? Lewis, I just adore you. You're just so passionate. I don't know if I'm passionate. I believe what I want to believe, and I say we're all passionate. The difference is most people don't say the things we want to say. We're afraid to say them. I am not afraid. But I am not afraid. What was that promise that you made? To tell us what you said. Oh, I'm gonna love you like... Oh, I got a strike. I got a monetary strike for putting the thing up yesterday. They sent me a letter. I didn't think I was gonna get a strike for this. Lewis isn't mentioned yet, as he is doing the war Israel wants. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what? Donald Trump, you would think that Donald Trump would be a person who would be taken advantage of. You would think, but he's not. So maybe we have to reevaluate him completely. Streaky Bacon, I tell you, the anti-Israel, anti-Jewish thing bothers me, but nothing like your misspelling of the word isn't. That's a misspelling. Okay. Buy the stream of coffee. That's right. Go to Ko-fi. Do it right now. Buy this. It's not going to kill you to do it. I know you hate me. I know this is not the best program it can be. I know a lot of the program I'm falling asleep or I'm not as interested as I should be. I know that. I know there's not that much content I should be spending all night, but I'm here for 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day. Has Jules or Mr. Cuff been around anybody? No, I think they're gone. I hope they come back. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did to chase them away. I know what I did. People in Israel have safe rooms. Surely that is not right. What does that mean? What does that mean, safe rooms? They have safe rooms as bombing rooms, rooms they go to in case there's bombings going on. They all have basements that they've dug out tunnels. I've been to Israel. It's a very scary place. Most people are frightened to say that they are really thinking in the UK today. They should be. Yes, they're very frightened. Did you bring anything back? No, you didn't. Are you sure you didn't? You're just teasing me. Most people are frightened to hunt. Okay. We're scared in America. There we go. Thank you, Kermit. I named myself after the great theater producer. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets. On the Muppets show tonight. Okay, I know that's a reference to something. Maltese Phil says, bloody typical. Every night this week the show's been late, so I stay out late. And we're on when I get in. But no, I'm sorry. Well, I posted it on Twitter early. You got to go to Twitter, I think. Muller Bliss yogurt is so good. I have them on despite being lactose intolerant. I think you can eat when you're lactose intolerant. I think you can eat yogurt because the thing is basically. Did you eat already? Big Love, starring Bill Paxton, was about a polygamist. Really good. He had 3 wives, and they lived in separate houses next door to each other. Who owned the homes? I bet Bill Paxton owned the homes. You are awesome, Lewis. Surely no one could hate you. They do. People do. We lost Steve and Joodles. Steve McCuff, we lost. I hope they come back. I'm going to make a safe room where I can be subjected to radical propaganda from Nunhead. Is that what this is? I'm a radical Nunhead propagandist. I love you guys. I've been drinking, by the way, says Maltese Phil. I don't care if you guys drink. Lilith is here. I have a safe room. It has guns. Yes. You need a room that you can hide in and that has guns you can fight your way out of. What are we talking about? Food. Is drinking food. I woke up this morning, I weighed 178.4 kilograms. I've gained 2 kilograms in 4 days. Horrible. Don't get me started on food. I see you, please. As I've said before, Streaky Bacon, I do not hate Jews. I respect Max Blumenthal and the late Norman Finkelstein. You got to hate all Jews. Come on, you got to be consistent. Hate them all, because they're all playing a game. Even the ones who are on UF side are playing a game. Lewis looking like the ultimate dog tease dog when Columbus tells him he's got no Yeah. What does that mean? What is the ultimate dog tease? Have you heard of that, producer? The ultimate dog tease. I don't know what that is. That's not a safe room. It's just a safe. It's also where bars of gold, the stacks of cash. I'm eating carnivore tonight, cleaning out the freezer. Yeah, eat carnivore. Eat meat. Eat meat. That makes me like you. Maltese Phil. I dropped about 2 kilograms this week. I will be back on tomorrow. It will be back on. No, you keep on going. That's what happens to me. Because I go to the film shoot and there's all sorts of carbs. And I just eat it. I have croissant. I had a little bit of Danish pastry. My ex-poetry tutor, Jimmy Prine, lived next door to his wife in Cambridge. Both their houses were book-lined. Well, I should hope so, because he's a poetry. People like books. Yeah, that's what I like. I could be one of you girls' husbands. You could be one of my wives. You don't have to move in here. I'll come up and visit you. You'll come down and visit me for a couple of hours. My late father had some guns, says Vatanai, from when we were on the farm. The police came and took them away because he kept them under the bed. Police state. And now the Muslims have invaded and no one has guns. And everyone thought, oh, that's a good idea. Guns are going to kill people. They do kill some people, but they also protect us from the enemy. America is an independent country because when the British soldiers came, they were met with people with guns. They all had guns. Eating, bloody spelling check. Eating, what did you say? I see you. You're clearing out I'm acting. Oh, you're not acting carnivore. You're eating carnivore. Okay. I see you. The first thing the IRC did was disarm the population when they controlled the speech, and the UK is well underway to becoming a new colonized regime, Calliope says. Exactly right. I never believed in God. I grew up in a town, in an area. There were no guns. Guns were practically illegal. You couldn't, like in New York City, they were like nobody had a gun. And I mean, except the illegal people. Lewis says, I hate the police. And they took away the guns from the police, too. You give the producer this. I gave him sad puppy eyes because I thought he was going to bring me back some food. Hey, also, maybe go to Patreon or PayPal and make a contribution if you can. I can't say I see you. What am I filming? I can't say. But that was Army of M said that I was giving sad puppy eyes. Yeah. I'm filming a film. It's a film. It's a very, it's an interesting, it's basically, I don't think I'm allowed to discuss it. I'm not allowed to put pictures up of it. It's Ryan Reynolds is starring in it. So I've seen him. Yeah. Play the alt. I'm afraid to. I got demonetized yesterday. Is it safe to play? Okay. Okay, I'll play this. Let's see this. I've got to do something to make this stream more interactive. Whoops.
About it. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I went to the fridge and I opened up the meat drawer. You know what the meat drawer is, right?
Yeah. What was in there?
Well, I'll tell you what was in there. You know that bacon that's like maple? It's got maple flavor.
The maple kind, yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I took that out and I thought,
yeah,
I know who would like that. Me. So I ate it.
Oh, no. You're kidding me.
Nope. Not kidding. I also noticed there was some beef in there. Yeah, drawer is, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What was in there?
Well, I'll tell you what was in there. You know that bacon that's like maple? It's got maple flavor.
The maple kind, yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I took that out and I thought,
yeah,
I know who would like that. me, so I ate it.
Oh, no. You're kidding me.
Nope. Not kidding. You know, I also noticed there was some beef in there. Yeah, you know, steak, you know, juicy. Well, I ate that too. But I went back to the fridge just a few minutes ago, and I put something together really special. You're gonna love this one. I took some chicken.
Yeah.
I put some cheese on it, and I covered it with
Covered it with what?
I covered it with cat treats.
Yeah.
Then guess what?
What?
I gave it to the cat.
That's so funny. That's really funny. That's really, really funny. All right, thank you very much. So I just played it. Did you see that? Could you see it? Could you hear it? Could you hear it? I love dogs so much because Keith Bexley says dogs will save us. Well, Muslims hate dogs. So there you go. Never work with dogs or children. Yeah, they steal the show. I never put them on. I want that dog. Lilith says she wants the dog. You can't have dogs because dogs are haram. Dogs are haram. We will be getting lots more colonizers thanks to this horrific war against Iran. No, we will get lots more because we let people in. You let people in and you give them money, you're going to get more. Did I say war? I meant regime change. A little heartsick. Yeah, I love my pussy. I see you, please. Mom goes, dogs are great. We love dogs. Who doesn't love dogs? Haram, haram. You in a new Marvel film. No, I'm not in the new Marvel. I don't know what the Marvel film is, but I've been in many Marvel films. Or change his accent and be Greg Davies, maybe too challenging. Paulie, watch the new Dracula film. Awful, AI spoiled it. They're not going to make films with any extras, like we're extras in this film. I mean, it's weird. I've got one nice outfit, one okay outfit, and one I look too good. I don't get how booze is haram, but smoking is okay. It is because they live by the book written before tobacco was widely available. Yes, it could be that, Maltese Phil. It could be that. It could be that. Definitely don't want any of regime. People should be leaving. People should be leaving for Iran. There are hot women there. That's what I know to be. I don't know if you know it to be true, but I think it's true. What did you get a strike for yesterday? I got a strike for, it wasn't the music. What did I play yesterday? I'll tell you what it was. I forgot what the strike was, Lucy. I'll tell you right now. Let me look on my phone. I got a letter from, Maria. Send it to my wife. Won't be coming home. It says for men rank 5 women by attractiveness. And I wanted to show that how the women liked tall men. They like tall men. I want to go to Iran. Have you seen the film of the ladies before the revolution? Yes. Yeah, well, those are the Western ones in Tehran, whatever. Iranian have fine-looking women because of the Aryan people. That's racist, Streaky Bacon. Racist. Come on, Streaky, get real. Get real. Lilith, have you watched The Cleaner? Brilliant. What is The Cleaner? You got copyright strike. I got a copyright strike. So they said to me, we're not sending you any money, even though we're not sending you any money because you're not entitled to any money. That's what they said to me. You're not entitled to any money. So the Cleaner, is that an Iranian film? I think that's an Iranian film. Yes, thank you, Carmen. It was that thing about what girls like. What if you ask a woman what she thinks is the most beautiful woman? She thinks the tallest one, whoever is the tallest. Deadpool, X-Men. I was in, what movie was I in? No, The Cleaner is a BBC comedy with Greg Davies. Leon, I saw Leon. I didn't like Leon when I saw it. What was Leon about? Leon was with that French guy. It was like a French film. Like they were speeding down the streets of Paris or something. Yes. I asked my girlfriend what she wanted in bed, and she said 8 hours of sleep. Sleep is really important. If you're not sleeping, sleep is more important than sex. I want to see Cleaner, the movie from last year. Lewis, Joe says, Greg Davies comedy about a guy whose job is to clean up bloody, disturbing murder scenes. Great. The Cleaner. I never even heard of this film. Let's see if I can play something from it. The Cleaner trailer. Okay. BBC. Interesting. Hold on a second. Hold on. I didn't hear. There we go.
You're a cleaner. The world is upside down.
Crime scene cleaner. Has someone died here? Yes. Then you're going to want to invite me in.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to stay.
I would be delighted.
You like your role, don't you?
You do get to see how people live. I say live, they're mainly horribly dead. Don't you, Tom?
Come on, little buddy athlete, you're getting thrashed!
Sorry about that. Is that the BBC? Am I playing the BBC? Did you see that? I mean, am I not allowed to play that? By accident. By accident. Is that live TV playing a trailer from whatchamacallit? Are you trying to get the channel taken down? Sorry, BBC. I didn't realize it was the BBC, number one. Or maybe I did. You did say it was the BBC. Chartel is here. All right, whatever. Maybe they'll come and arrest me. They'll say, you've played 30 seconds of the BBC. F you, BBC. F you. What am I speaking? I'm just so filled with horribleness. I'm filled with horribleness. We told you. You did say that. Don't scream, Kermit. You did say that. You did say that. You did say that. Today's the 6th of March. It's my maiden aunt's birthday. F's sake, I imagine we pay enough license fees between us to view it. Yes, everybody, whatever. Probably you're right. Are they not going to allow you to play something on YouTube that's the BBC? There's no warning on it on YouTube that says you have to. This is from the BBC. If you play this, you're going to be charged. There's nothing like that. They are fierce on copyright. I'm not going to worry about it. I have never had a TV license, says Toxic Oil. I'm just saying, you're probably cooked. I'm probably cooked. I guess I am cooked. I'm probably cooked. It's the BBC. This is one of the worst. The BBC is the worst thing, and you could just see that show. Maybe you enjoy that show. There's something missing. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. It's with what's his name, who's really funny, and he was in the Peep Show, and I like that. And Greg Davies is funny, so it's like it's all right. It's all right. If you're watching this live, you need a license. I mean, this stream. They're going to make it that way someday soon. Lewis Schaffer cooked. I'm going to be very Army. I'm sorry. Army of M. That's very funny. The copyright can F off, Lilith. Well, I'm with you. Copyright. My kids know not to let them in. I mean, how can they prove that I've been watching the BBC here? Darkland says she doesn't have a license. I think everyone should not have a license, and then they'll have to be open about it. They've been lying about that they call it a license is a lie. It's a tax. It's a special tax to get money. Start making your new channel now. Maybe I'll call it Lewis Schaffer Undercooked, says Toxic Goyhole. Good to see you, Toxic. It's my screen. Laugh out loud. I lost Lewis. Okay, good. You've just shown it to your channel, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. And then I realized, I said, holy cow, I'm not even showing anybody because I didn't have it on the window capture function. Darklands, you will be done watching this live. You'll be done. Possibly that's true. Is that true? Will you also be done because I've played it live? I'm asking a serious question. Do you know anything about this, producer? Producer.
What?
If I broadcast BBC, will the people watching this be done for watching? Will they get?
No. How would they know?
But let's say they would know. Let's say
they're not like the Stasi, you know. They're not like, they don't care.
My son says they're not like the Stasi. They don't care. I don't believe that. They're on the run. They're all a bunch of whatchamacallitists, basically. Anyway, so I am in your village tomorrow with my younger sisters who are visiting. I'm going to show them George's house. George's house. Oh, you're going to be in Brighton. Brighton. He had a home with his girlfriend. He had a girlfriend. He kept his girlfriend in Brighton. She wasn't in London. She was probably saying, I want to go to London. I want to go to London. The producer is cute. Yes. No, that's not the one that you like. The other one broke his arm. He should have showed his arm. His arm was all swollen. Wasn't it really swollen and ugly, Columbus? I mean, producer. Okay. Wait a minute. We're almost done with our show. This has been our show. I'm going to thank everybody who's been on the show. We'll find out who the top fan is. George Michael didn't have a girlfriend, Lewis. He was gay. Okay, I thought you were talking about Brighton with King George. It's the gay capital. That's right, Chartel, saying hello. He's not here. He's in bed because he's got a bad arm. This is what I'm going to do. Everybody write down what you think the largest concurrent number is. And also, make sure you like the stream. Please like the stream. It means a lot to them. And then they'll maybe send somebody something here. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God. 28 people. Mike Lebowski was 28. Richard Phillips is 27. North is 26. Calliope is 25. Beautiful, beautiful Calliope. Toxic Goyhole is 24. Alex is 23. Darklands is 22. 21 is Girl from Mars. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Girl from Mars is 22. And Darklands is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Six Badges is 20. Beautiful, beautiful Lilith. Beautiful is 19. Army of M, also beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Army of Men. Chartel. Oh my God, it's all beautiful day. Girl time. Beautiful girl time. Chartel. Look at how beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Chartel. Oh, there's Janet. I love you, Janet. I love you. I love you. 16. Paul C is 15. Vatanai is 14. Lucy Van Pelt. I love Lucy Van Pelt, but she knows that. It's a bit uncomfortable. 13. 12 is John Van Dam. 11 is Hi-Ho Kermit. Great Great job. Paul Yoward is 10. I'm going to be up there on the 24th of April. Make sure you get your tickets. Comedy Unleash, Banbury. You can Google that. 8. Maltese Phil. Joe Warrior Princess is 7. Streaky Bacon is 6. Keith Bexley is 5. Elite Elixir is 4. 3 is I See You. Great, unbelievable participation today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I See You. Andrew Rubin. He's got a new thing there. It's a Jewish star with a black cat. Those are the most dangerous cats in the world, the jaguar, or whatever that black animal is. And number 1 is Claire. I'm going to have to tell Claire. She came in number 1. If you see Claire, remind her tomorrow. She had to go off to work. So now let's find out who the number 1 person is. And so we'll see you tonight at 10:30. It's Friday. Will we see you tonight? I hope we'll see you tonight. I hope we'll see you tonight. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Can you guess what the number is? My lucky number's 1. That's Lena Lovitch. Okay. Black Panthers were the most dangerous. That's right, says Paul Yoward. Okay, so Chartel says 35. Chartel 35. 70-1. John Van Dam 30. Chartel is 35. Girl from Mars is saying 666. Lucy says 36. Darkland says 38. Elite Elixir says 34. No. Paul Yoward says 33. No. 35 says Joe. No. Chartel 35. No. Janet says 45. No. We're losing an hour's sleep tomorrow night. Is that right? Is the clocks going back tomorrow? That can't be. It can't be tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Is that right, Kermit? Thanks, Lewis. Nice live stream. You guys have been great. You guys have been great. I've been great too. I let you say horrible, horrible things about Israel and the Jews. And I'm a Jew. Okay, we haven't gotten the number right. Can you guess what the right number is? Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is, everybody? The last weekend of this month. So it's not spring forward, fall back. So we're not going back tomorrow. Lucy Van Pelt says 37. Everybody guess another number because you haven't guessed it correctly. Janet Strange. Elite Elixir 37. No. Guess a number. Guess a number that has not been named. Chartel, that's been named. 28. That's 43. Mum says no. That's not right. U.S. put their clocks forward, but not U.S. until not us during the end of the month. So it's a different time. 31. Elite says 41. No. 33 says Lucy. No. Chartel. No. Calliope. No. Chartel. No. Andrew Rubin. No. I mean, it's interesting. You're missing the number. You're missing the right number. 42. No. 54. No. Janet got a thumbs up. BST is the 29th of March. Thank you very much. The 29th. It's a long ways away before we gain an hour. And the winner is Scott, Elite Elixir at 40. Congratulations, Scott. On the nose. That's how you win. You guess it on the nose. So I want to thank you people for listening to all of this. Lewis, meet me in the stable. Streaky bald on me. Okay, I'll meet you in the stable. I don't know what that means. What does it mean to be bald on? I don't know what that means. And anyway, John Van Dam, 47. No, the winner is Scott, Elite Elixir. Thank you very much, Scott. You are a winner. Scott is a winner. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We will see you tonight at 10:30. We'll be there tonight at 10:30. Will we be there tonight? You didn't win, Lucy. I'm sorry. It says bailed. Does it say bailed? It doesn't say bald. Oh, bailed. Sorry. Bailed. I thought it said bald. An I and an L. They look so similar. Anyway, Streaky Bacon is gonna be in the Swan, 1 p.m. Long hair, gold earring with a blue hat. Okay, go see him. Okay, Janet, we'll see you later. I love you. I love all of you. I love you. I love you for listening to my craziness. And you should, and make sure you contribute to the stream. Go to Ko-fi, ko-fi.com. Lewis Schaffer. Casa Grande, my friend Simone. Why are you still keeping an American accent since you are living in the UK for decades? Because I am an American. I'm an American band. We're coming to your town. We'll help you party it down. Okay. Lewis has a great accent. I mean, it is an accent. I might get into films because of it. Maybe not. All right, goodbye. I'll see you later, everyone. I'll see you, beautiful, beautiful people. What's going on?
Nothing. You done? You done?
Not yet.
What do you mean?